Good morning, dear students of grade 7. You are welcome to Unit 16, Reading Second. So here, answer these questions. Do you or anyone you know celebrate birthdays? Yes, they do. Yes, you can write short answer. Second, what do they do on their birthday? They invite friends to the birthday party. They celebrate it. They celebrate the birthday by eating dishes, singing, and dancing. Now, dear students, there is a text. A party in a restaurant. This is just like a story, but this is very interesting. Okay. See, it was my birthday last Thursday, and I decided to celebrate it by inviting a few friends out to supper. So here, the speaker says, the boy says, or the man says, okay, last Thursday मेरो बर्थडे थियो र मैले मेरो साथीहरूलाई सफर बाहिर कतै लगेर सफर होइन सफर स्पेसल डिनर स्पेसल्ली टेकन इन द इभिनिङ मैले चाहिँ साथीहरूलाई यो बाहिर कतै लगेर स्पेसल खालको डिनर खुवाउने स्पेसल खालको मिल खुवाउने निर्णय गरेँ अनि त्यसरी मनाउने निर्णय गरेँ आई चोज अ रेस्टुरेन्ट इन अ क्वाइट पार्ट अफ टाउन एउटा शान्त सहरको शान्त ठाउँमा एउटा रेस्टुरेन्ट चुज गरेँ इट इज वान अफ माई फेभरेट रेस्टुरेन्ट्स बिकज द फुड इज गुड एन्ड वेटर्स आर फ्रेन्डली मेरो सबैभन्दा मनपर्ने रेस्टुरेन्ट्स हो यो जहाँ फुड पनि राम्रो हुन्छ र वेटर्सहरू पनि एकदम फ्रेन्डली हुन्छन् इट इज हार्डली एभर क्राउडेड अनि यो चाहिँ कहिले पनि के हुँदैन हुल हुँदैन त्यहाँ कहिले पनि यो भिड हुँदैन बिकज फ्यु पिपल नो अबाउट इट थोरै मान्छेलाई मात्रै थाहा छ त्यहाँ राम्रो रेस्टुरेन्ट छ भन्ने सो इट इज नट युजली नेसेसरी टु बुक अ टेबल यस कारणले हामीले कहिले पनि त्यहाँ भिड नहुँदाखेरि हामीले पहिले बुक गर्नु पर्दैन टेबल इन एनी केस थर्सडे इज नट अ बिजी इभिनिङ एजुल अनि थर्सडे भने प्रायः बिजी कहिले हुँदैन त्यस कारणले पनि त्यो चाहिँ रेस्टुरेन्ट बुक गर्नु पर्दैन वेन वी इन्टर द रेस्टुरेन्ट आई वाज सरप्राइज टु फाइन्ड इट कम्प्लिटली फुल तर त्यो दिन थर्सडेको दिन मेरो बर्थडेको दिन जब हामी रेस्टुरेन्ट पुग्यौँ मेरो साथी र म अचम्म लाग्यो मलाई त्यो रेस्टुरेन्ट फुल थियो भरि भराउ थियो होइन ओके एन्ड आई लुक्ड अराउन्ड वरिपरि हेर्ने बट नट अ सिङ्गल टेबल वाज फ्री कुनै पनि टेबल खाली थिएन वान अफ द वेटर्स रिकगनाइज मी एउटा वेटरले मलाई चिने हि क्याम अप्रोच एन्ड एक्सप्लेन द सिचुएसन अनि मथैमा आएर उनले आफ्नो रेस्टुरेन्टको सिचुएसन बताए अ पार्टी अफ टुरिस्ट क्याम इन अबाउट हाफ एन आवर अगाडि त्यहाँ टुरिस्टको एउटा समूह आएको छ हि सेड इट वाज लाइक एन इन्भ्याजन अचानक आयो त्यहाँ सडनली अट्याक गरे जस्तो अचानक हुल आइसक्यो सडनली द प्लेस वाज फुल वी क्यान हार्डली म्यानेज अचानक टुरिस्टहरू आए ठुलो समूहमा आए हामीले म्यानेज गर्न सकेनौँ भनेर वेटरले गुनासो गरे द वेटर हेड देन पोइन्टेड टु अ टेबल इन द कर्नर एउटा टेबल देखाए कर्नरतिर द पिपल दे आर जस्ट अबाउट टु लिभ त्यहाँका मान्छेहरू त्यहाँ जाने थिए त्यहाँबाट होइन जान लागेका थिए हि सेड जस्ट होल्ड अन आई यु विल फाइन्ड अ प्लेस देयर एकछिन वेट गर्नु र त्यहाँ तपाईँले प्लेस ठाउँ पाउनुहुन्छ भनेर वेटरले भन्यो युज राइट ठिकै थियो उसले भनेको कुरा 15 minutes लेटर the people at the corner table paid their bill, got up and left. I led my friends across and we all sat down. 15 मिनटपछि ती साथीहरू त्यहाँबाट ती मान्छेहरू गए अनि हामी त्यहाँ गएर ती मान्छेहरूले पैसा तिरे बिल तिरे त्यहाँबाट उठेर गए अनि म मेरा साथीहरू लिएर त्यहीँ गएर बसेँ अनफर्चुनेटली दुर्भाग्य के भयो भने आवर टेबल वाज अलमोस्ट आउट अफ साइट हाम्रो टेबल अलिक बाहिर टाढा थियो हाम्रो टेबललाई कसैले पनि देखेन त्यहाँबाट होइन हामी बसेको वी ट्राई टु अट्र्याक्ट द अटेन्सन अफ द वेटर वि सेन्ड अस देयर हामीले अटेन्सन वेटरहरूको ध्यान तान्ने प्रयास गरौँ होइन हामीलाई कसैले पनि हेरेन हामीलाई कसैले पनि ध्यान दिएन बट हि लाइक अल द वेटर्स वाज बिजी विथ द पार्टी अफ टुरिस्ट हामीले वेटरलाई बोलाउने प्रयास गऱ्यौँ तर सबै टुरिस्टहरू वेटरहरू टुरिस्टहरूलाई सेवा गर्नमा टुरिस्टहरूलाई खाना दिनमा नि व्यस्त थिए दे अर्डर इनर्मस क्वान्टिटिज अफ फुड धेरै मात्रामा खानाहरूमा इनर्मस बिग अमाउन्ट खाना उनीहरूले अर्डर गरेका थिए टुरिस्टले बट एट लास्ट नियरली एन आवर लेटर करिब आधा एक घन्टापछि द टुरिस्ट वर फिनिसिङ देयर मिल एन्ड लुकिङ भेरी प्लिज विथ लाइफ टुरिस्टहरूले खाना भ्याएका थिए खाएर तिनीहरू सेटिस्फाइड सन्तुष्टि पनि देखिन्थे खुसी देखिन्थे द वेटर नाउ भेरी टायर्ड वेटर हेर्दाखेरि थकित अपियर एट आवर टेबल हाम्रो टेबलमा आइपुगे I advised my friends about the best dishes and finally the waiter went off with our order. मेरो साथीहरूलाई मैले ल राम्रो खालको डिस अर्डर गर्नुहोस् भनेर सल्लाह दिएँ र त्यहाँबाट वेटरहरू पनि डिस हाम्रो अर्डर लिएर गए गयो. A few moments later, केही समयपछि he came back to our table. हाम्रो टेबलमै आयो to waiter. We could understand from his face that he had bad news for us. उसको अनुहार हेर्दा थाहा हुन्थ्यो कि उसले हाम्रो अर्डर ल्याएको छैन भन्ने, उसँग होइन, उसले हाम्रो अर्डर अनुसार खाना ल्याएन भन्ने. Full of apologies, पुरा अपोलोजी भएर ऊ माफ माग्दै. He informed us that there is no meat or fish left. त्यहाँ न कुनै मासु छ न कुनै माछा नै बाँकी छ, सबै कुरा टुरिस्टले ल्याइसकेका छन्. All we can offer you, he said, is an omelette. हामीसँग तपाईँलाई दिन सक्ने भनेको अम्लेट मात्रै छ, अरू केही छैन भनेर वेटरले भने. Dear students, this is very interesting event. Now find and write the words from the text which mean the following. Make it a happy occasion. This is celebrate. Celebrate, okay. Now new, recognized. Okay, this is the similar, okay. Celebrate, make it happy occasion. New, recognize, wait, hold on. Going to, about to leave, amounts, quantities. Now answer the questions here. Answer the following questions. Where was the restaurant? The restaurant was in a quiet part of the town. It was in a quiet part of the town. Okay. And B, why did the writer like the restaurant? Because the restaurant is the writer's favorite one. Writer's favorite restaurant, and food is good and the waiters are friendly there. The writer liked the restaurant because the restaurant is the writer's favorite one, and food is good and the waiters are friendly. The writer liked the restaurant because the food is good and the waiters are friendly. Now see, why did he not book a table before the order? Because it is hardly ever crowded. As few people know about it. He didn't book a table before the he didn't book a table. Because it is hardly ever crowded. It is hardly ever crowded. As few people know about it. This is the answer, okay, students. The answer is Dima. Were the tourists already in the restaurant when they arrived? Yes, the tourists were already in the restaurants when they arrived. Now E. What food did they order? Did they get the food they ordered? They ordered veg dishes, but they didn't get them. They ordered fish and meat, but they didn't get the food. Now, last question. Did the speaker and his friends want to eat an omelette? What do you think? Why? I think they didn't want to eat an omelette, but they were hungry, so they would finally take it. They didn't want to eat an omelette, but they were hungry, so they would finally take it. They were compelled. They were obliged to take omelette. Now say why. The writer invited some friends out to supper. Why? The writer invited some friends out to supper to celebrate his birthday. Okay. He chose the restaurant. He chose the restaurant because it is a favorite restaurant and the food is good and the waiters are friendly. Okay. You can write here. This is okay. Here, dear students. Okay. Because it is a favorite restaurant, it is his favorite restaurant and the food is good and the waiters are friendly there. The restaurant was full that evening because there a party of tourists, right, in this way. Okay, yeah, it is a miss now because a party of tourists, right, in this way, a group, you can say a party or group okay, of tourists, okay, came there. So you can see that this is the answer. Okay, the restaurant was full that evening because a party of a group of tourists here entered the here. Okay, occupied. You can say here occupied. Better one. Had. Okay, occupied or here. Okay, come there. Okay, right in this way. Tourists have come there. The writer and his friends were able to get a table after 15 minutes because it was occupied by a group of tourists. Now E. The waiter didn't come to their table for near an hour because he was busy serving the tourists who ordered much food. किन आउन सकेन टेबलमा त्यहाँनिर भन्दाखेरि he was busy. The waiter was busy serving the tourists the tourist ordered so much food, so he was busy there, and it was out of sight. टाढा पनि थियो त्यो बेला हैन. Yeah, the writer was able to advise his friends about the food. किन advise गर्यो? Because he could guess that variety of food items were not available there. Variety of food items were not available there. Okay. Now see, the waiter who took their order came back and apologized because the waiter was unable to serve the dishes they had ordered. है किन apologize गर्यो? Because the waiter was unable to serve the dishes, to serve the food they had ordered. There was no meat or fish left. Now, dear speaking, act out the following conversation with your friends. What were you doing at this time? I was typing a letter. This is about past continuous tense, dear students. Subject plus was with plus verb 4. Rupal was playing chess last night. Rupal was playing chess last night. B. Boone was cutting grass in an hour ago. C. Sukrit was riding a bicycle when I saw him. D. Mingma was washing dishes at 9 in the morning. E. Funurbu and his friends were talking on the phone on Saturday evening. Yeah, they were painting the wall yesterday. G. Last month, Paru was visiting different places here. After last one, write and comma. Okay, here comma. Next, last, Gunjana and her family were watching TV in the evening. Now this is rearrange the following sentence to make a story different. That is a story. Make the sentence in order. Put the sentences in order and just make a story. First one is, one day Ram saw Anu riding on his lost donkey. One day Ram saw Anu riding on his lost donkey. This is the first one. Second sentence is in a story. Ram told Anu to return the donkey to him. This is the second one. D. Then 3. Anu insisted that donkey belonged to him. And fourth, Ram covered the donkey's eyes and asked Anu the color of its eyes. 4. And fifth, he said that Anu. He said that they were brown, but they were actually black. And last one is Anu was cut and Ram got his donkey back. Dear students, your friend Anjali was going to school yesterday. On the way, she saw an incident. The following pictures show the sequence of events. So here you can see fire in the house. So here starting is, yesterday my friend Anjali was going to school. On the way, she saw a house catching a fire. Okay, she saw a house catching a fire. Look at the picture. She saw a house catching a fire. Okay, and this is one. Okay, then she called the firefighter department. She informed the firefighter department, extinguisher. Firefighter line. The firefighter came there within 10 minutes. Firefighter, and they put out the fire. The firefighter and the firefighter and the staff. They thanked Anjali. The house was finally repaired. Okay, now write in this way, dear students. Okay, they means here. Okay. Right here, okay, the firefighter better one. The fire extinguisher also. Extinguisher or firefighter. Okay, put out the fire and they thank Anjali. Finally, the house was okay. The house was repaired. Okay, dear student, this is okay about it. Now, okay, now let's see here. Next one is this about grammar second. It's about simple past tense and past perfect tense. Fill in the blanks with the suitable forms of the verbs given in the brackets. Use simple past or past perfect. Dear students, we use simple past to talk about simply past event, and we use past perfect to talk about the past of the past. Past को पनि past कुरा गर्दाखेरि ओके पास्टमा भएका दुईटा काम फर्स्ट र सेकेन्ड एक्सन मध्ये पहिलो चाहिँ काम पास्टको पूर्व हैन फर्स्टमा दुईटा एक्सन हुन्छन् पहिलो र दोस्रो भयो भने पहिलो चाहिँ एक्सन पास्ट पर्फेक्ट हुन्छ भने दोस्रो एक्सन सिम्पल पास्ट हुन्छ है पास्ट पर्फेक्ट मिन्स पास्ट अफ द पास्ट है पास्टको पनि पास्ट हो हियर Fred had spent his holiday in Italy. He wanted to learn Italian. He had spent. B. Jill had phoned her dad before she left. Already now? Yeah, left. C. When she arrived. Simple past tense. E. before she sang verb 2. F. They watched. And G. After Eric had prepared the delicious meal, he called his friends. Next one. I was very tired here. I done was, okay. This is B. Second was. And next one. They had painted the house before they moved in. Finally, after the man had come back, he fed. Verb to fed. Okay, dear students, this is all about exercise and grammar of Unit 16. I will come up with the solution to Unit 17 next day. Keep on watching. Thank you. Bye.